Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Colin Sexton is out there with Stockton. Then there's Martin. And it's LeBron James. And it's Mutombo. And it's center. And for the Trailblazers, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Lillard in at the point. Back in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes
it's a three-point game. Lillard with the bucket. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. LeBron. Oh, wow!
Nice! You love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
Lillard way outside. From beyond the arc.
Deep, yeah. Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And the shot goes down.
I mean, the passing, get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jump.
Martin kicks to Stockton. On the wing, James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
When James gets you in the air, I mean, you're toast. He's superb at going right into the contact.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night. And both free throws good for James. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Three-pointer, Lillard drops in the tray.
Crowd him, he'll pull up the J. They get too close, he'll drive.
To the paint, here's Mutombo. Yes, it's Jim. Now here's McCollum. Gets a very good look and converts. Passes to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron. Stockton kicks to Mutombo. Back to Stockton. Passes to James. Martin trying to free himself up. James with the bucket. And it's all knotted up.
But there's no way to handle LeBron James inside. It's just not going to happen.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying. Each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Rice. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
They swipe it. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Lillard outside. Jump shot is good that time. Lillard's got 11 points. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Lillard fires away from way outside, and the three ball is good. He's got 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range,
The young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a five-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
The lineup's courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers. Throws it up high and finished off by Martin.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's McCollum for 3. Good on this to Trent. Pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. And that one dropped. Sexton against McCollum. Sexton kicks to James. The putback. He hangs in there and Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mutombo's checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And you can't give James.
Now McCollum, 11 points in the game. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 3 mid-range. Here's Trent. Here's Nurkic. And a good offense.
The things he brings to the table.
And James with the basket on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Too often.
From deep, James. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Form a franchise's future.
And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker. Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And Portland making a change here. Cantor's checked in. For Cleveland, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. McCollum kicks to Lillard. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And beating him to the bucket.
Stockton from outside. Here's Martin. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. For Cleveland, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9.
Tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Jones. Here's McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass. Stockton outside. Pass to Mutombo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
And this is Stockton's bread and butter, slicing the defense apart with his passing. A pick-and-roll master.
Lillard, and that one, good.
Capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Here's James, and he elevates, and then the slam. Lillard from outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Stockton outside to the inside. And it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Another shot. Martin with the block. Stockton passes to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Showing off his combo guard skills. McCollum, he isn't just a scorer. He's a solid passer as well.
Stockton draws the double. Pass to Mutombo. To the middle. The kick out to LeBron. Finished off by LeBron.
Oh, powerful presence on the court.
And they double up James. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Bucket is good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now here's LeBron. And he has 28 points for the game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq, and LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 31 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Hood in at the 3 spot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Off target from outside. Well, Cleveland shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Sexton's shot is good. And so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Yep, that one goes in there. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on him.
Stockton dishes to James. And yes, it's good.
Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And so it's Cleveland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps. Number 7 for him tonight. Jones for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Rice has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've only got a slight edge.
And here's LeBron outside. The rebound by Giles.
And not his best day from 3 points.
McCollum outside. All alone. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's James, and he makes the passes it to Lillard. From deep, but they recover it.
And that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding,
they need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Stockton passes to Mutombo. Inside, here's Sexton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Results.
It's stolen by Mutombo.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there. Well, until that one. You love seeing James soar like
Lillard outside.
After a monster first half from 3-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Outside, Martin. And here's James outside. 18 that time from Hood.
His 3-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Pass to Nurkic. And Sexton over to help. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McCollum's got 9 points now in the quarter. And the Cavaliers call time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mutombo's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Now Stockton, James outside, and they double up James. To the inside, Nurkic with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. And Covington with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
It takes to convert from there.
Now here's LeBron. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard outside. Back to Hood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.